everybody, welcome back to Real Good Pilates. I'm Michelle, and today I have for you a full body mat Pilates workout using a theraband as our prop. So you can use whatever resistance level you would like. The longer your band is, the better. We're gonna do some standing work with it. So if yours is around 6 feet, that tends to work the best. All right, so let's get started. Hold your band kind of by either tail. Try to hold it so it's kind of flat and not rolled up on itself. And then you're gonna step into the band. The closer your feet are together, the less the resistance will be, so just know that. You can start standing about hip width apart though. And then grab onto the tails with your thumbs pointing up, and then just stack up nice and tall. Okay, you can hold closer to the tail for less resistance, and then just take a couple of shoulder rolls here. So this feels kind of good with the resistance coming from below. You have to kind of work to draw the shoulders up away from the floor. Yes. Think about kind of softening your knees and just being in a nice comfortable stance. And then go ahead and reverse the direction of the circle. So using the traps to lift the shoulders, and then just let the band kind of pull the arm back down. Very good. All right, now just let the arms hang heavy. You're gonna nod your chin and roll down one by one, rolling through your vertebrae until you're hanging all the way over your legs. Take a breath in once you get there, and then exhale, you're gonna roll yourself back up, reversing that action. And when you come up onto your feet, you're going to do a bicep curl, bending and stretching the elbows, and then round back through the spine. Good. So take as much time as you need to get comfortable with this roll down. Stand up and bend the elbows, extend to flow forward. Good. So the more comfortable and more warmed up we get, we can kind of smooth this into some swifter actions. So we're rolling down, and then as you stand up, the elbows are bending. Good. Let's do this 2 more times. Flexing forward, looking through your knees to the wall behind you. Very good. So warming up the arms, getting the spine awake. All right, now bend your elbows into that bicep curl position, and we're gonna draw circles with our fists. You're gonna circle the hands away from your body, and then let your fists kind of overlap as they come in. And you can alternate which hand crosses in front of the other if you'd like. If not, it won't make too much of a difference. Yes? So have your elbows close to your body, almost like you've got a newspaper between your arm and your ribs that you're pinning in. Good. So the elbows stay, and then those forearms draw your nice big circles. Very good. Now reverse and go the opposite direction. So we're passing through all these nice positions through the elbow and shoulder. Good. Have the shoulders right in line with your collarbones. Good. Now pause with your fists out to the side, kind of like in a W shape. Now shift your weight over one foot, press into the foot that comes off of the floor, so you're using your outer thighs, and then set it back down. And then do the other side. So we're lifting a leg, pushing into the band, and then replace. Push, and then lower. Good. And for now, our arms are just staying bent, locked in by our sides. Okay, try to keep your stacked spine and just move that tall position over the supporting foot. Yes, you might lose your balance a little bit, that's okay. But that's how we find it, is to lose it, so no big deal. All right, now if this is plenty of work for you, stick with this, or if you want to add some more effort for the shoulders, try reaching the hands a little further away from your body and keep going. They could be all the way straight, as long as you're not locking out your elbows, or somewhere in between. Yes, good. Make sure the shoulders don't get bogged down. Keep a nice lift. Good, let's do 3 more here. Try to get taller through the spine. Okay, now set the feet down, bend your elbows, and take a couple of squats here. bend, and press. Good, and depending on where you're gripping your band, you should have a little bit of tension, hopefully. So even here, your legs are having to push into this tension of the band. Good. Okay, now when you stand up, punch the arms to the sides, bend and lower, reach and in. So it's that same press that we found when we were lifting our single legs. Good, the higher you reach your hands, the more work it is for the shoulders. Let's do 3 more. 2, fully stack 1, and then rest your arms down. Good. Okay, now we're going to combine the squat and press with the single leg lift. So super challenging on our balance. Let's give it a try. Elbows in, squat down. Now as you're standing up and reaching the arms, the foot is levitating to the side and then come down. Alternating feet, open and close. Now most likely you're going to want to slow down quite a bit from when we were just doing the squats. Yes, there's a lot more moving parts. And you want to give yourself a moment to kind of feel that end range position. And lower. Very good. Let's do 2 more. Now to get a little tricky, pause on one side and just pump your foot out and in into the band. If it's too much on your shoulders, tuck the elbows in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch sides through our squat to stand, little pumps. Very good. Ooh, good. 3, 2, 1, and then one last squat. Stand up and finish. Whew, nicely done. Okay, now to challenge our shoulder rotators a little bit, we're going to cross our tails so that we're holding onto the opposite side. Okay, same grip with our thumbs up, bend the elbows to 90. Okay, now we're just going to internally rotate and externally rotate from the shoulder. Cross and open, in and out. Yeah, so my forearms are staying level to the floor, elbows keep the 90-degree bend, and then you're just letting your fists kind of overlap each other, and you can alternate which one goes on top. Good. So it's that same kind of newspaper under your arms grip. Very good. Now pause with your fists out to the side. Punch one arm up on the diagonal. Bring it in and cross both hands. Do that again. We open both, reach one arm out and in, and then overlap. Yes, open, reach, in, and cross. Out, reach. Good. So unlike when we did the reaches before, now the band is coming from further across on the opposite foot. So it's a little bit more resistance and a little bit bigger range we have going through the shoulder. Very good. One more time. Now let's do 2 arms. So we'll do the crisscross, punch both arms. Crisscross, punch both. Good. And you can start to speed this up as much as you would like. Good. Now if you want to get the spine involved, when you punch the arms, look up and open your chest and then return and cross. Open and lift, maybe slowing it down a little bit if you're adding the spine. Lift the heart up through the hands. Very good. 2 more times, getting that sternum open. Last time. And then go ahead and relax. Good. Okay, so moving on, we're just going to use one end of the band at a time. So set one side down on your mat. Doesn't matter which one because we'll do both. If the tension on this one side is too great, what you can do is just move your feet closer towards the end of the tail that's down on the mat, and that will give you some more slack, especially if your band is on the shorter side. You might want to do that. Okay, so now with the tail that you're holding, you're going to grab with 2 hands. You can like stack your fists, you can interlace your hands, whatever feels most natural to you. You're going to bring the fists right in line with your chest, and then you're just going to punch forward and back. That's all. Yes, so keeping the hands in line with your nose. Now this is a good kind of place to be to see if you like how much tension you've got. If it's too easy, just walk your hands further down along the band and that'll increase the work. Okay, good. Let's do this 2 more times. Feel wide across your collarbones. Now bring the hands in close to your chest and we're just going to twist from side to side. Yes, and with the hands close, this probably doesn't feel all that strenuous. Okay, we're just kind of priming up our spine for what's going to happen next. So you can breathe out when you twist away from the foot where the tension is coming from. Inhale as you rotate towards it. Okay, now if we want to make this more difficult, just take the hands further away from the body. So all the way straight would be the most challenging, or somewhere in between for a happy medium. Very good. Now your hips might move side to side a little bit. They're just not the main movers. Okay, so they're a little bit more on the stable side. The rib cage and the trunk is really what we want to move. Good, let's do 2 more. Now, rotate towards the foot where the band is pulling from. You're going to drop your arms down and bend your knees into a squat. Okay, now we're going to do kind of like a wood chopper action. So the hands are down on the one side. Now as I stand up, I'm going to pull my band on the diagonal to the opposite corner of the room and then squat and twist. So tracking the hands with the eyes. Pull and then down. So good. Reach and lower. Make that nice and fluid and dynamic. Good. Make sure the knees don't go off track. Keep them pointing front. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Drop into your deepest squat and then go ahead and stand up and relax. Good. All right, you can set this end that we've been working with down, scooch over towards it to readjust if you did that for the opposite side, and then grab your new tail. All right, so get your same grip or opposite hand on top if you did the stacking of the fists. Okay, bring the knuckles close to your body, and then just start punching and returning. Exhale and in. Good. About right at shoulder height with the arms. Good. Always coming back to breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Yes, if you start to feel like you're kind of hyperventilating, that'll kind of slow our breath down. All right, now bring the knuckles close and start twisting side to side. Good. Not too difficult, right? So just kind of warming up this movement pattern. Good. Exhaling when you twist away from the foot where the tight band is coming from. Okay, now start to move the hands further from your body and just test out. Yes, if the arms are fully straight, does that put too much tension on the neck? If so, you can bend the elbows a little. Very good. Feel those obliques connecting, kind of wringing your spine out like a rag. All right, you guys, let's do 2 more. Less hips, more ribs and shoulders twisting. Now, you're going to turn towards the side of the foot that has the tight band. Drop your arms and send the knees forward into a squat. Now stand up and pull to the upper diagonal and return. Exhale. And then inhale. Good. Make it a nice, swift, continuous movement up and down. So good. Drive the feet into the floor as we pull in opposition. Good. Last 2. And last 1. Ah, very nice. And with that, we are all done. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Leave me a comment if you have any feedback or requests for future videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on all your notifications, and please share this video with a friend. And I'll see you next time. Bye! You did it. Way to go on completing today's workout. I hope you feel amazing. If you want to see even more from Real Good Pilates, click the link down below or right up here to head to my website and claim your 7-day free trial for the Real Good Pilates on-demand subscription platform, where you'll find even more fun and challenging ways to work out with me that are all completely ad-free. Plus tons of subscription exclusive workouts that you won't find anywhere else. So I hope you'll try it out, and I can't wait for you to join me for even more Real Good Pilates. I'll see you over there. Bye.